Hi, and welcome back to A Couple of Kiddos.
Or if you're new here, welcome.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Clarissa.
We're at Universal Studios.
Hollywood.
Yes.
We're gonna go enjoy some rides and everything.
Yes.
Maybe some food and drinks.
Yes.
Let's see what this day has in store for us.
So come along.
Come on. Today, so we're gonna go Jurassic World.
Straight to Jurassic World, and let's get wet. And we apologize if you get a little bit of a wind noise today. We didn't realize that we couldn't have an additional mic added to our camera. So if it gets a little windy, we apologize. But regardless, we've got a fun-packed day. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a very long day for us.
Yes. So right up front, you can start seeing some of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff that they got set up. Yes. Oh, we've been trying to not to get spoiled too much of things. Yeah. But that comes later tonight. So look out for that video.
Yeah. Turned up already.
Yeah. Oh wow, look, I love it. I love all the classic decorations from like, you know, the early 60s, things like that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we are just heading down to the lower lot. You can get a awesome view of Nintendo World. Look at this.
Come a long way.
It has come a long way since we were last year.
I cannot wait.
Oh my gosh, look at Bowser's castle, the pyramids. Oh my gosh. Swamps. This is gonna be an amazing.
It's so good. I'm so
I can't wait. You're excited, Clarissa?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it.
All right, let's go down the escalators. We made it in line for Jurassic World.
But before we came to Jurassic World, we went to Isla Nublar.
Got our favorite drinks.
Birds of Paradise.
Gotta love the Bird of Paradise.
Guava. I always love guava.
So good. Oh my gosh. So good.
We need something to drink. It's so hot and humid today. We're not used to humidity in California, so it's very rare. But there's a hurricane that just passed by, so it's like the humidity here is so bad.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but let's get wet on Jurassic World now.
Let's do it.
We made it on
Jurassic World. Let's get wet.
I don't think it was a 40-minute wait. I don't feel like it was 40 minutes.
30 maybe.
Yeah. I think we're just having too much fun online.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Dinosaurs. A vast ocean was home to an explosion of life. At the top of the food chain sat the Mosasaurus, apex predator of the deep. You are clear for entry.
there's Mama. Oh no, it hurts. He got water in his nose.
I got water in it. Oh no. That doesn't sound good.
Hold all roads in safe zone.
Oh! It's okay, you can each have a bucket hat. Should I have a bucket? God, someone spilled a lot of blood over there.
Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please,
No, she froze.
Oh no.
Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Answer control units are on their way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Hello. Oh my god.
I think it has one as I wanted. Did it go in your mouth? I don't know, but Tim got some.
I was getting wet.
You get like inhale the I just got a tiny little mist.
Alright, we're gonna give the special effects show a try.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of stuff we're gonna have
Right.
inside there. Some stunts and stuff, maybe?
Yeah, we haven't done this before, so.
I know, I don't think I've ever seen this show.
Yeah.
So let's go in.
And the earliest special effects are called practical effects. These were done on set in front of a camera. And our first example of practical effects is models. Universal's 1932 film The Mummy made use of miniature effects, including scale models like this one from the title sequence. Now we know that that is a model because the real pyramids do not say The Mummy on the side. In 1999, Universal relaunched The Mummy, and that big sphinx you're seeing from the opening up there is this little sphinx right here. This is the actual model that was used in the making of the film, and I gotta tell you, the details here are incredible. The scaffolding, the hieroglyphics. I think Susan would agree, models are still a great way to fool the camera.
Absolutely. Another filmmaking tool that also fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look at the side screens. In this literal bird's eye view of the town, only the fire and the parking lot were real. Everything else was hand-painted on glass to create a mat and then dropped in front of the camera. And then the footage of the birds was incorporated to complete the effect.
Now, so far that is two examples of practical effects. Models and the glass mat.
And there's also a category of practical effects that involves performers and not just props. Practical stunts!
Someone say stunts?
Please welcome our special effects show stunt department!
Yeah! That was awesome! Conrad came flying in naked came zipping down and almost gave that lady a heart attack. Susan, how come we don't get a cool entrance like that?
Because they're wearing nice clothes. You may not know their faces, but you have seen their work in countless television and movie projects, sometimes as stunt doubles for some of your favorite stars. Please welcome them. We have Nate Mitchell here. Welcome Nate, Jay Huerto, and our stunt leader Conrad Braz. Welcome guys. Conrad, is it safe to say that stunt performers almost always double for actors when there's a fight scene?
That's correct, Susan. Turns out actors don't really like getting hit in the face.
Hit in the face?
Yeah, like this.
Is he okay?
Oh no, Jay, you okay?
Okay, you guys see it set up. Now in staging a fight, the art of illusion is very important. All the moves have to be realistic enough to fool the camera, but without getting anybody injured. So the performers have to make it look believable. Now let me set our scene. Exterior, dark alley, dead of night. A couple of nefarious characters are lurking about. Ready, and action!
Okay, get it!
The sound effects in that last scene. All the dynamic punches and the dumpster hits. Shannon, what do we call those added sounds?
Foley! Now some of you might be familiar with that term Foley. It's a process of adding sound effects to a film after it's been shot. But, do you know its origin? Jack Foley wore many hats. He was a silent film director, a writer of westerns, even a stunt double. But it's when he started doing sound effects at Universal in the 1920s that he started to make a name for himself. For over 30 years, Jack worked on Soundstage 10 right here on the lot. And if he couldn't recreate a sound on his stage, he went out and got it. Using a technique called direct-to-picture, Foley and his crew would record sounds directly to a finished film all in one take. Now the synchronization had to be perfect, because a single mistake meant they had to start all over again from the beginning. And here to help us experience what that might have been like, please welcome our first volunteer!
The Ariola family from Mexico!
Our family's going to help us demonstrate how the simple items on this cart can be repurposed to sound like something completely different. Like this plastic water bottle, for instance, can be used to articulate the sound of bones breaking. Pretty cool, right? First, we're going to see how the pros do it. Take a look at your side screens. We're going to show you a split-screen clip. On one side, we have Universal's Identity, feature starring Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman. On the other, we have our Foley artists hard at work. Take a look.
Now, I have a plan.
Piece of cake, right? That is the scene we're going to be folding, but first we're going to meet our family and let them know what they're doing. So Mom, you get the crash box. This is when Melissa McCarthy throws Jason Bateman into those shelves, and you see that happen. You're just going to give that a gentle spin. Valeria, you've got these rolled up newspapers. These are for the body falls. Anytime you see Melissa McCarthy hit the deck, she's going to bring those down onto this chopping board. Andre, you got the boxing gloves. That's for the throat punch and the face slaps. And Dad, you're pulling double duty. You've got this cowbell. This is for the panini maker that's going to hit Melissa McCarthy in the shoulder. And last but not least, it is time for some movie magic. I need you all to really use your imaginations, because these handcuffs are going to replicate the sound of handcuffs. Dad, good luck. You all are watching that monitor right there. Booth, are we good to go? All right, let's roll sound. Speed, action.
stars of our horror family. Some of the classic Universal monsters. We have maquettes of Dracula, Chucky and his bride, Michael Myers, Imhotep from the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and Mother Bates. The perfect setting for our next demonstration.
All the way from Huntington Beach, everyone say, "Hi, Karina!"
Hi, Karina. Karina was picked for her very impressive scream. So, Karina, let's say you were face to face with Norman Bates. Let's all hear how you would scream.
Very good, Karina!
Yes. As you saw in that fight earlier, stunt performers have to have a very high pain threshold. So my question is, do you?
Well, Karina, do you?
Because this next demonstration involves movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in the original Psycho? Shout it out. I heard it right away, chocolate syrup.
That's right, because Psycho was a black and white movie. It didn't matter what color the movie blood was. Nowadays, though, Karina, movie blood has to look a lot more realistic. Do not try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house. All right, put your right hand out of the table, palm up, sink it right to that vein. Karina, ready? And...
Whoa, Susan! Are you really going to use a rusty machete?
No, I'm totally kidding, Karina. I'm not going to use a machete. I have a sharper knife. Take a look at the side screen. Scream on 3, Karina. 1, 2, 3! She's okay. Look at that. She's fearless. This is a classic cinematic horror technique, a Hollywood blood knife. Take a look. This is a false blade with a cutout for her arm that comes out of the handle, like that. Meanwhile, though, I'm squeezing movie blood from this bulb back here so that it comes out of a tube right where the notch is, so it looks like it's bleeding from her arm. Your time, Karina, okay? 1, 2, 3! And there's your real screen, Karina. Are you okay? She's all right. Come with me. Michael, you go home. Karina, that was amazing. I wish we could see it again. I think we can. Take a look. You look like you're having fun with Michael. Look at you, just laughed at a joke. One of the most exciting and dangerous aspects of filmmaking is undoubtedly a fire stunt. And we're going to bring back out our top-notch stunt department to show you how they execute a live fire burn. Nate in the center is the performer we will be setting on fire. We have our coordinator, Conrad and Jay, acting as our safeties. Now, if you look at Nate's face, you may be wondering, is he so nervous that he's sweating profusely? That is protective fire gel that he's got on all of his exposed skin areas. You may know what it's like if you miss a spot with sunscreen. Imagine if you miss a spot while on fire. Before we fuel, we check our extinguishers in case of an early ignition.
Susan, ready to fuel?
Copy.
Jay, ready? Nate, ready? Fueling.
At the completion of the shot, Nate will make his way to this fire blanket where he will be extinguished. At that point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he is okay. If Nate gives us a thumbs down, that is an alert to get our medical team involved. Now it's at this point that I need to stress, these are trained professionals and they are using very special equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Nate is going to burn for 8 to 10 seconds. So I will leave it to our booth now to set the lights in the house for the shot, and we will set our clock to 0 on the side screens. Now we ask everyone to please remain in your seats for the duration of the stunt. And whenever you're ready, come.
Jay, ready? Ready. Nate, ready? Ready. Stunts are ready.
Ready and action.
Lighting. You're lit.
Ten seconds.
You're out.
He's okay, everybody! Over 18 seconds! Keep it going for our stunt coordinator, Conrad, Brad, our safety, Jay Huerto, and the man we set on fire, Nate Mitchell!
yeah, they set somebody on fire?
On fire!
So insane. But it's really cool to see all the different special effects. And before it started, there was like a lot of like facts that they were saying about like what they do with the movies and stuff. It's really fun to like learn all the different facts of things you wouldn't think they would use for some of these special effects.
Yeah, go try it out. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was a fun show.
I know.
And now, our friends from the north, please greet the proud sons of Darmstray.
Check in our bags.
Yes, let's go check our bags in, but this could be fun. All right, the night has approached. It is becoming very spooky here, so we're gonna end our day. We had a ton of fun recently, just that we did our Mummy, and we were in Harry Potter.
Yeah, we had to go on a few rides before the Halloween Horror Nights begin.
Yes, it's gonna start real soon.
So we have to say goodbye for this one. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and ring the notification bell for more videos like this.
Check us out on Instagram over at A Couple of Kiddos.
Until next time.
Bye.